On the matter of the war in Gaza, just allow me to touch on that quickly, because issued late last night a response in the press to a release and a statement that had been issued saying that Jamaica's silence on this issue and our failure to exercise solidarity with Palestine, that, I hear people uttering, adjectives about it being embarrassing, etc. And in fact, there was a learned individual who actually said that, and I don't know, maybe what I heard was edited text, but he said that it was embarrassing that developed countries like the UK were present recognizing Palestine while Jamaica was in hiding, when Jamaica recognized Palestine last year. So I really ask sometimes, when people want to discuss matters that have importance for national reputation and global reputation, whether they are doing sufficient research and making sufficient inquiries about these matters. And our dear sisterhead, Prime Minister Motley, spoke in her statement about a crisis of truth globally. And a lot of people have really hearkened to this concept, this crisis of truth. And I just invite us here in Jamaica that while we celebrate headlines that bring attention to this type of concern, that they recognize that those issues need to start at home, that democracies are at threat and multilateralism is at threat, where truth is no longer valued. So I was going to let the release just go, because I know that it wasn't true. Prime Minister spoke on the matter, and I have repeated in the press what he had said. We recognized Palestine last year. We have not only issued statements nationally at the heads level within CARICOM, at the foreign ministers level within CARICOM, at CARICOM caucus level within the UN, at the ambassadorial level. But we have always, historically, we have always supported Resolution 242, which is the one that calls for a two-state solution when we recognized Palestine last year. We also indicated that this was, to us, still remain the safest path to having both states, both peoples living in security and peace. It won't be easy. It was never recognized or thought that it would be easy, and the road is clearly a difficult one. We have called for a ceasefire. We have condemned actions on both sides, and the reality is that we don't practice our diplomacy in a performative way. We don't. We believe we should be at the table, we should engage, we must always be the voice of reason, we must always be a respected voice, and we